Hi everyone, Jeff Roney here with Keller Williams Realty Syracuse, and today we're going to talk a little bit about home appraisals. What should sellers know about appraisals as they're preparing to sell their home or during the process of selling their home? An appraisal is an opinion of value, where an expert appraiser or licensed appraiser in most cases is going to come to your house to estimate what it's worth. They may also look at whether or not repairs need to be done. This can be a confusing topic. A lot of homeowners confuse an appraisal with a tax assessment, or they confuse an appraisal with a market analysis that their real estate professional might give them, or they may confuse an appraisal with a home inspection. That happens sometimes as well. So it can be a confusing topic, but it's important to be informed because an appraisal could greatly affect the success and the price point of your sale. So 3 common questions about appraisals. Number 1 is, what are appraisers looking for? They generally consider a wide variety of factors: floor plan, construction quality, location, the kinds of finishes you have in your home, like for instance, do you have a granite countertop or a laminate countertop? The number of bedrooms, the square footage, fireplaces, things that give your home value. Then they go ahead and they compare your home to the listing to make sure the features are accurate. They also will take notes of upgrades that you've made to the house and whether or not there were permits filed for those upgrades. So make sure that you've got all of that in order beforehand. And they're also going to be, very importantly, looking at comparable home sales in your area. So why does an appraisal gap occur? What is an appraisal gap and what should you do if it happens? Well, we've been in a really hot market. That's common knowledge, and home prices have been rising very, very rapidly. So that increases the likelihood of an appraisal gap, where your contract of sale purchase price might be a different price than what the appraiser comes in at with value. And the appraised value could be less than the contract price that's been agreed upon between buyer and seller. There's several things you can do if this happens, and if it does happen, make sure you've got a professional on your side to guide you through your options so that you can keep the transaction together, keep it going, and get it financed and get it closed. Number 3, should I get a pre-appraisal done? In other words, should I have my property appraised, say, before it goes on the market, before I list? I understand why people might think that they should do this, and it's not necessarily a bad or a poor idea, but just be cautioned that the appraisal is typically the buyer's responsibility, and they pay for it as part of their costs in getting a loan to finance the purchase of your property. Also, some lenders will not accept an appraisal if it's been done by somebody they deem as maybe a biased party. They typically want it done by an impartial third party. So if you're picking the appraisal or appraiser that does the appraisal, that may not fly with the buyer's lender. Selling your home can be expensive, and you really don't want to pay for things that are unnecessary. So an appraisal in certain cases might be a good idea, but in many cases it's really not required or it's not necessary, and it would just be an added expense for you. So if you have questions about appraisals, things that come up, what the process is, recommendations, feel free to contact me at any time through my video blog website or through my contact information, which you should be able to easily see. Thank you very much and have a great month.